Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys. And today we will be installing a CPC module on a W213 E63. Yes, this is not my car, but this customer of mine is going to be installing a CPC module, and he wants me to install it, so I will be doing that in this video. But shout out to my whole Boost in Motion family. Thank you guys so much for your support. And if you're new to the Boost in Motion channel, I'm Boost in Motion, need something enthusiast, car enthusiast, and I do installs too. It's been a while. So anyways, to start off this video, what is a CPC module? Pretty much a CPC module is a separate drive unit that Mercedes used to limit the amount of torque and or limit the amount of horsepower delivered by the transmission, separate from the TCU. So it also controls the exhaust flaps, and also controls, I believe, top speed and a handful of other things. So but one of the main reasons why this customer is choosing to put the CPC module in the car is they are stage 1 tuned, and this is one of the best ways to pretty much upgrade the car, or without going to TCU tune, without also limiting the amount of torque that can be applied through the stage 1 tune. So let's jump into it. The first thing that needs to be done is you need to remove the plastic panel right here. It wasn't even that hard. Move that out the way. 2, the second thing you need to do is remove all the rubber, let me just remove it right now. You need to pull back all this carpet that's all the way up here, because we need to access this plastic panel that's in the back. So let me quickly do that. So there's no clips or anything, you can just pull up the carpet and everything. Now once you pull back the carpet, which is not too hard to actually get to, now you'll get to this metal plastic plate. Now there's a couple of 10mm bolts here, 1, 2, and I believe 3. Yeah, only 3. Once you remove these 3, then you'll get this plastic covering off. So let's do that next. You can use a regular ratchet or open-ended wrench. So let's knock that out. Right, now that we have it removed, right, now what is the CPC module? It is actually this little square thing right here. Now to be able to get that out, we're gonna have to bend this we're gonna have to bend this a little forward. But also we have to remove this voltage regulator. You don't need to unplug it here. Just remove that 1 10mm bolt, and then we'll just move it to a side. Alright, so now we got that removed, right? We can move this down to the side. Now there's 3 harnesses here, the power and 2 other click of harnesses. You have to start to remove those. So the way you remove those is you start by moving it, I believe, forgot the direction. I'll double check, but it should be this way and that way. It'll swing up and then it'll pop out. Also, you need to remove one last 10mm bolt right here. This allows you to move this unit forward so that you can actually slide the CPC module down, because it has to come down and out. All right, so let me quickly do that. All right, so now I have the last bolt removed, so this allows me to move this forward. Same thing, this is allowed to move forward now too. So I'm going to quickly start removing these clips. I believe you push this in here and then you move it across, and you'll do the same thing on this end, and then you'll move it across, and then there's one cord right here, this one, and that will be what will come out of there. Now we have all 3 harnesses removed, 1 power and the black one. And now what we can do is, because we have to move, we want to get the CPC out, we really can't. So it's like in here on a slide or a clip. So, but we have to take a look, and you're supposed to press somewhere, and when you press on there, then it'll come out. Let me quickly let you guys know what I mean by that. Now, there are tabs that are behind here where you can use a flathead. You're supposed to be able to access from back here and push on it, and that allows you to move it up and down, right? But I can't get to the one all the way over here. It's really tight to be able to get all the way over there because it's 2 tabs. So another option you can do is you can also bend this tab here outwards, and when you bend this tab outwards, it will allow you to be able to pop the CPC out, because it'll go more to the left, more to the right side, more like this way. All right, So I'm going to try that real quickly. All right, so now we have the CPC out. It is kind of annoying to get out because when it comes down, it hits against that orange plug, and bending the tab is absolutely necessary. I recommend bending the tab, this one right here, that allows you to get into it. So now I'm going to put the new CPC in, do everything in reverse order, and don't put everything back. Just once you plug in everything, turn the car and make sure that everything is working properly. I would hate for you to put everything back and then there'll be some electrical issue. You do have fuses and everything over here, just in case something may have tripped. All right, so let me just quickly do that, and then we'll move forward. Now everything is bolted back up. Turn the car on. Also make sure that you might get some lights because the car might have been, if you didn't unplug the battery, the car might have been on, so you might get some like battery light or whatever. Also, I would say also made it a little easier. I did pop this out a little bit, that allowed the CPC to pretty much slip right out because this wasn't in the way anymore. That's pretty much the only honorable mention. So this customer also had, I think he had 3 different settings. He had the setting for max amount of thermal cooling. So I guess it controls the heat exchanger and the transmission cool features. He had the speed limiter, top speed remove, I believe. Also, he picked, because he also wanted the valves to be fully open, so that also controls that too on startup. So the valves will always be open pretty much all the time, and of course it now unlocked the full amount of torque that the transmission can handle. So that was a quick install. It was my first time doing this install, and it took me about 45 minutes. The majority of it was just trying to get that module out. But if I was to do it again, it'll probably take me 20-25 minutes. Outside that, guys, you have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Shout out to BlackBoost. This is a BlackBoost module that's installed on this vehicle. So I'm pretty much making a DIY install for them so that you guys can do it on your own. Outside that, guys, you can hit me up at boostinmotion.g, Facebook, and boostinmotion@gblog.com. Otherwise than that, guys, I appreciate it. You guys have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you everybody for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also on top of that, if you want to purchase some Boost in Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you.